Good day or good evening, depending where you're situated today. Catherine Kim Mullen from Sage Navigation. And today I thought I show up every Monday and I love to say I speak with you, but really there's nobody else in the room today. So I hate to think I'm speaking at you, and I look forward to you commenting in the chat so we can engage. So let's jump on the topic, top of mind for me. Last week, we started our intro to vision mapping course at Sage Navigation. It was really exciting to see the reaction of the people that participated. You know, when you do things and the people you're delivering to say, wow, I got it. I got it for me. They took away something that they can apply to their life. But what I want to talk about today is, those stages in life. When I think about creating a vision map and the action of vision mapping from vision board to a vision map, I think about life and living my life by design. And I think, okay, what are those stages? How do I interact with, like, in life? How do I make sure I am making the most of this life, being who I want to be and doing what I want to do? Well, for me, it's simple. I recognize that the first thing is attraction. And who I am attracts everything I want in life. It's knowing who I am. I surround myself with people that I won't say are like-minded. As a matter of fact, they challenge me and they're not like-minded, but they share a common, something very much in common, and that they're wealth seekers and balance in all of their life. So what does that look like for attraction? It's really knowing who you are, which I will dive into in a minute. What I want to speak to next is the second stage, which is distraction. So once you know who you are and you know what you want, then all the distractions come. They come from everywhere outside of you. So if abundance is everywhere outside of you, so are all the distractions. And if what you want is enough of what is out there in your life, then you better have clarity. You need clarity to know what you want. So you can say, no, that's going to take me down the road I don't want to go. There are many ways to get to your destination. If I take a flight today and I want to go to California, I might have a stopover in Toronto. I might have a stopover in Vancouver. The point is, am I driving? Am I taking a train? Am I taking a bus? There are many ways to get somewhere. And along that journey are the distractions. So if you know where you want to go, you'll be able to say, that's taking me in the wrong direction. I won't be going that way. So look for the distractions and figure out, are these distractions that serve me well? Is this a distraction that'll take me closer to where I want to go? Do I want to experience that distraction? Or do I want to say, no, that really is off track for me? That was part 2. Part 3 is awareness. Awareness is so important, to be aware of your surroundings, with the people around you. To be aware gives you the ability to choose, and choosing is so important. So let's start with, many people go out and they set a goal, or they decide what they want, and they haven't spent enough time considering who they are. So we hear about the who, the what, and the why. So let's talk about who. And I'll start with, if you're listening to me right now, I want to introduce you to the most important person in the room, as Napoleon Hill says. I love it when he said that, when I heard him say these words. The most important person The most wonderful person is what he said in the world is you. Do you know that? Do you know how wonderful you are? Have you taken a peek? Have you looked? Because we're raised to be humble. We're raised to focus outward, right? Outward. What's happening around us? What do the people around us need? Many times we're people pleasers. Are we me pleasers? If not, maybe you want to jump on that bandwagon. So it's not who you think you are, because how do we know who we are? Well, maybe we pick up our resume and we look at it and we add all the things we've done that is not in the resume to get a job. The curriculum vitae we create to be able to go get that ideal job, career, get into that university is not the resume I'm talking about, not the curriculum vitae I'm talking about. I'm talking about you in the past, who you've been, what you've done in all areas of your life. If you're a mother, what did that look like? What are those big moments? You know, for me, it was volunteering in schools, having almost 100 children read to me every day in French. It was so rewarding to volunteer in the educational system, but I wouldn't have done had I not felt I wanted to be in the same building as my son. I might not have thought about it. So sometimes when you know who you are in the roles you play, you sit and say, oh, I did that. Oh, I was part of the committee and spearheaded with my husband to raise $150,000 of books over 3 years because the school was an inner city school that needed the books. That's an accomplishment. That took communication skills, collaboration, research. That wasn't on my resume, but it is something that I accomplished. Or how about creating a cookbook? How about creating a cookbook with all our family recipes as a wedding gift to my nephew? Do I put that on my resume? Well, the resume I'm talking about is the one for you. I want you to know who you are. If you want to walk through life in the person you want to be, it starts with knowing who you've been and who you are now. And then you can figure, who do I want to be? What parts of that who do I want to carry with me, right? How do you see yourself? And then, oh, here's the one. How do others see you? How many times have you heard these words? Oh, Catherine makes such a big deal. I do make a big deal. I love life. I love people. I make a big deal all the time. I speak with my hands. Depending where you find me, I love playing. And who are you? What do you love doing? When are you smiling and happy? When are you in your happy place? Look to your past to figure that out before you can decide what you want in the future. Because in order to get what you want, you have to know who you are. You have to walk in authenticity, or you just won't be satisfied. You won't wake up with that skip in your walk that says, oh, I'm living, I'm getting ready to do what I love to do. So, think about the roles you've played when you've gone to work, when you've gone to a sports arena, when you've went to an art or an exercise class. Think of you in those roles and who do those people know? Take the time to get to know you. As Napoleon Hill says, you're wonderful. Think about the masks you wear, not only at Halloween, because if I were to say dress up, we're going to dress up. We're all going to dress up as a clown. That's a mask we'll wear and we'll be funny. That doesn't mean I can't tell a joke if my life depended on me. So, do I wear a mask as a clown? Yes, I can. So what are the masks and the roles you're playing? And are you comfortable? So really take the time to look at your past, your present, and your future. And then as I end today, I'm going to ask you one question. Who stops you? Put that in the chat for me. Let me know who stops you. Let us all know. Let us know the things that you believe stop you. Really, I look forward to continuing the conversation next week and talking about, your who is so important when you're going to set your goal, when you're going to set your visual goal, when you're going to play with a vision board, because the who I was yesterday, the who you were yesterday is attracted to different things than the who you are today and the who you want to be tomorrow. So thank you very much, Catherine Kim Mullen. You can find me at Sage Navigation. We send out a newsletter every week, and I look forward to coming back on Friday with Haley to talk about Think and Grow Rich and the 13 steps that are included in riches in all areas of your life. Sending you light and love, shine bright. Even if it's cloudy, in Montreal it's cloudy. You know what? If you shine bright enough, people will need sunglasses. Have a great day.